Indices. By studying this lesson, you will be able to express a power of a product as a product of powers, express a product of powers as a power of a product, and find the value of a power of a negative integer by expansion. Expressing a power of a product as a product of powers. Let's see. 3 into 5. This is called product of 3 and 5. 3 into 5 squared is power of the product of 3 and 5. Actually, this pattern is only known power of a product. Here power, here this is a product. So power of the product 3 into 5. Let's see now how to write power of a product as a product of powers. 3 into 5 whole thing squared. So this is the form of power of a product. Power of a product. Let's write the meaning of that. 3 into 5 squared meaning the base in the factorized form 3 times 5, 3 into 5, or product of 3 and 5. Write 2 times meaning 3 times 5 once into 3 times 5 one more time, twice. So when we remove the bracket, and let's write without the bracket here, 3 times 5 into 3 times 5. When we write the same expression, writing the same bases nearby, here 3 2 times, 5 2 times. Finally, when you write this expansion form, in the power form, it becomes 3 squared into 5 squared. 3 to the power 2 into 5 to the power 2. 3 squared into 5 squared. Therefore, 3 times 5 whole thing squared equal 3 squared into 5 squared. So this is how a power of a product is written to the form of product of powers. So this is called power of a product. Power of a product. And this is called product of powers. Here power 2, again power 2. The complete power is given to the each and every different bases here. So power of a product is expressed as a product of powers. Let's see one more. 2 by 3 power 3. Let's write in the expanded form first. Product of 2 and 3. Write 3 times. Once, twice, thrice. Then let's write it the same expansion without the bracket. Thereafter, write the same bases nearby. Factor 2, factor 3, base 2, base 3. When you write this in index form or power form, 2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 3. So finally, once again, product of 2 and 3 whole thing cube is equal to 2 to the cube into 3 to the cube. Power of a product expressed as product of powers. Now let us consider a power of a product that contains unknown terms. That means the bases are algebraic terms. P times Q squared is equal to P times Q into P times Q. Write the bases twice, once, twice. Thereafter, let's write the same expression by removing the bracket. After that, write the same bases nearby, P, thereafter Q. Then let's write it in the power form, P squared into Q squared. But since these are the unknown terms, so we can write one more step to express the relation. Here P squared into Q squared is written here without this into sign. Without this sign, P squared Q squared. P squared Q squared meaning, we learn in grade 7, when algebraic terms are written in the power form, it is no need to write the into form between the bases. Therefore, finally, power of a product is expressed as product of powers. P into Q, whole thing squared equal P squared Q squared. Let's go for one more. P into Q, cube. When it is written in the expanded form, the base P into Q 3 times. Then remove the bracket and write it the same. And write the bases nearby. And finally, P cube into Q cube. So the additional step for unknown bases, P cube into Q cube can be expressed P cube Q cube without this into form. Therefore, finally, power of a product is expressed as product of powers. Let's see some examples. Example number 1. Express each of the following powers of a product as a product of powers. First part, 2 by 3 by 5 cube need to be expressed as product of powers. Power of a product form is given. We need to express this as a product of powers. As we studied earlier, you know that when complete power is there, we can give this complete power to each and every factors separately. According to that, when the given power of a product form is written in the product of powers form, the power 3 is given to each and every the factors. 2 to the cube or 3 cube, here 5 cube. Number 2, 3 into A into B, whole things power 5. When you are writing this in the product of powers form, here the power is 5, that is given to 3 to the 5, A to the 5 into B to the 5. And when you write this in the simplified form, without this into form, 3 to the 5, A to the 5, B to the 5. Number 3, 3x whole thing squared. When 3x whole thing squared is written, 3 squared into x squared, and also it can be expressed in the form of 3 squared x squared. Next, fourth one, here whole thing power cube. When this power cube is given to each and every basis, to get in the product of powers, So 2 cube, x cube, y cube, and finally it can write in the form 2 cube, x cube, y cube. Example number 2. Express 25a squared as a power of a product. This time by giving 25a squared, we need to express as a power of a product. Let's see how to write. 25a squared is equal to 5 squared into a squared. Since 25 is a square number 25 can express as 5 squared. So 5 squared into a squared. This is product of powers form. Let's write this as a power of a product form. So here 5, here a, 5a, complete power 2. So product of powers expressed here as power of a product. So 25a squared is equal to 5a whole thing squared. Example number 3. Express p squared q squared as a power of a product. Here too the given form is product of powers. So this product of powers we need to express as a power of a product. Let's see how to write it. P squared q squared is equal to, when you write the expanded form, p squared into q squared. Since the both bases having the same power 2, we can combine it. P times q whole thing squared. Therefore, this can also express without this into form pq squared. So therefore, p squared q squared when expressed as a power of a product, that is pq whole thing squared. Okay, let's see how to find the value of power of a negative integer. Observe this table carefully. The table tells us how to find the value of a negative integer in power form. Here we select a positive integer in the first row, in fact plus 2. When you consider the second power of plus 2, the answer is plus 4. Its third power 2 cube plus 8. Its fourth power 2 to the power 4 plus 16. So whatever the power, whether it is odd or even, for a positive integer the result is positive. But when you consider a negative integer, minus 1, second power of minus 1 is positive, plus 1. Third power of minus 1 cube, that is minus 1, negative. One more, fourth power of minus 1, even power, the answer is positive. So here it is very clear that when you get the integer minus 1, second is plus, fourth power is also plus, but the third power is minus. Okay, let's go for one more. Negative integer, this time minus 2. Minus 2, second power, plus 4. Its third power, minus 8. Its fourth power, once again, plus 16. As in the previous, here, when the power is in the even form, power is even, second power and the fourth power, the result is positive. But the third power, odd power, having negative sign. To verify the result, let's go for one more integer, minus 3. Once again, minus 3, second power, positive, that means plus 9. Its third power, minus 29. And its fourth power, plus 81. So, it is very clear that when you consider a negative integer, always its even powers results are positive and the odd power results are negative. Therefore, the value of any power of a positive integer is positive. Here, positive integer, the result is positive. The value of an odd power of a negative integer is negative. The value of an odd power negative integer is negative. Finally, the value of an even power of a negative integer is positive. To get clear more in the above results, let's go for some examples. Example number 1. Find the value of minus 1 power 99. Here, the base is minus 1. It is a negative integer, but see the power is odd. Power is odd. You know the value of 1, any power is always 1. Therefore, 1 to the power 99, the value is 1. Here negative 1 minus 1, since the odd power, since the power is odd, so minus 1 to the power 99 is minus 1. That means here negative power, therefore result definitely negative, since power 99 of the base 1 is 1, therefore answer is minus 1. Example number 2. Find the value of minus 1 power 100. This time even power. Therefore, now we know that minus 1 power 100, it's an even power. Therefore, the result, the answer is positive, plus 1. Example number 3. Find the value of minus 2 to the power 5. Minus 2 to the power 5. 2 to the power 5, when write 2 5 times, the result, the value is 32. 32. Here minus 2, negative integer, odd power. Negative integer, odd power, we learn the result is negative. Therefore, it is minus 32, negative result. The last example, example number 4, find the value of minus 5 squared. Minus 5 squared. 5 squared, the value is 25. Negative integer, minus 5, even power, we learn that minus, that means negative integers even power is positive. Therefore, the result is plus 25.